Ron, you were born a poor boy in the South.
I was.
And at some point, how do you say you adopted the homosexual life? How do you say it? What's the vocabulary?
I would say that there was just a realization of an attraction towards guys that I admired or wanted to be like. As a child, feeling very different. I was raised in a children's home. Oh. And in that, I felt a little bit ostracized in school. Not a big deal for most people, I guess, but in my own journey, I didn't feel like I belonged. I felt different. And in feeling different, I just did not have a good role model. Okay, so as I began to grow, I realized somewhere around 9 or 10, I would say that I began to look at guys that I grew up with that I admired and want to be like them, play ball like them, walk like them, talk like them. None of that really happened. That was in my heart. I wanted to be maybe someone different or someone better. And as time went by, it transitioned into more of not just an infatuation, but an attraction. So I sort of grew into it, as a man or a boy who was just maturing in life. And so I know that I felt like, well, why am I not attracted to the opposite sex? And I didn't have anyone to give me answers for that. So as time went by, I gave up not thinking about that anymore, but just realizing this is who I was. And then as time went by, I began to make decisions and began to act out those feelings, those emotions, those attractions. And then as I graduated high school, went to the military, it just became more and more and more a part of my life. And then I began to identify myself as gay.
Now that they know something about you, Ron, tell them, what are the kinds of things that they can do? And I don't mean churchy things. What are the kind of things they can do to meet people where they are, just to make friendships, if they haven't yet, with people like you?
In reality, you just love people where they are. You engage them in what they like, in their families, their partners or boyfriends or girlfriends. You just love them where they are. And it's not about telling them that you're wrong or you're different or just, that it's bad. It's about being kind and being a friend and loving people, because that's what we're, as believers, are asked to do. So the Lord is our salvation. We do not save them. We have a responsibility to just live out the gospel in a way that reflects the Lord and just love them where they are.
And if people show an interest in your faith, or the conversations come up, I'm sure that you bring up your faith. I mean, people bring up all kinds of things. There's no reason to hide anything.
No.
But I mean, you're not forcing issues, right? I mean, you're willing to be a good neighbor, to treat people with respect, and not just working on them.
Oh, no. This is not a project.
And does that affect the relationship?
If no one wants to feel like they're a project. People want to know that you value them as a person. And don't take on a relationship as a project. That doesn't work. Be interested in what they're interested in. If you're looking to just be a person of the gospel, and you happen to engage with someone that's gay identified. Be kind, be loving, be generous. Invite them into your life as a way of just building relationship. Be who you are, right? You go on trips, talk about your trips. Find out what they like. Talk about what they like. Just be you. If you know someone that you have a relationship with or friendship with, and they come to know you as a man of God, and they want to know, because they're going to ask you in today's culture, what do you think about this? Tell them the truth. Tell them honestly, I don't agree with the decisions that you've made. It doesn't line up with what I believe to be the teaching of the Bible. At that point, they have a decision about how they want to handle the relationship with you as much as you have a decision about how to handle the relationship with them. That doesn't mean to completely cut off the friendship, but you both know where each other are, and you make decisions based on that truth. You follow me?
Mm-hmm. I think I do.
And then tell me, what did you hear me say?
Well, wait a second. Let me back up. The part you said, then you make decisions based on that truth.
That's right.
That part I'm losing you.
No. Because they know that you do not support their decision. So you didn't say that you didn't support them. You said decision. Okay? And just because we can agree to disagree in life.
Is this a word game?
No, it's a truth. We want to love one another, but we can disagree with one another. You can love their friend. You can love their adopted kid. But you still know where you are in your walk with your faith, okay? And they know that you have stated your disagreement with the decisions that they made. They can get into a banter with you about, well, this is who I am, I was born this way. I understand that.